Hello and welcome to another War Thunder video. This time I am in a realistic battle in my Ki-45 Otsu, which I like to think of as the good Ki-45, or at least the good one of the ones armed with a 37mm cannon. I find that the other two armed with 37mm, the Tay and the Hay models, well, the 37mm cannons, they're just as powerful, but they just aren't quite as accurate as the one on this Otsu. And plus this one's also got two 20mm cannons, I believe, backing it up. It might only be one. Anyway, we are on the Port Moresby map, and well, you can see I'm diving down on whatever the source of those tracer bullets is. And haven't spotted it yet, but in there, well, I can see it, but target mark hasn't popped up yet. There we go. An American fighter diving in on its tail. Just trying to line up a shot. And, well, that was a nice easy kill. First of the game, first enemy aircraft I saw. It's kind of a bit lucky to hit there, I think. I didn't think I was quite leading enough, but, well, I can't argue with those results. So I pull back. Try and gain a little bit more altitude and just see what's happening down in the fight here. Another fighter over the base, but I kind of think of the Ki-45 more as a bomber killer. So, are there any bombers to shoot at? Don't see any right now, so we might as well just try and chase down that fighter even though it's running away. There's an awful lot of flak going up here. Actually, oh, is that a bomber? Is there something? Yep, that's a bomber. I get some hits, but I don't think I got the kill there. And by I mean I definitely didn't get the kill there, but I got some hits. And that P-36C came hit on me, and I wasted a lot of ammo, but they all missed by miles. And it's chasing after me. And, well, I'm slowly pulling away, but not very fast at all. And there aren't any friendly aircraft over in this direction, so I'm turning back around. Figure it's better to stay in the fight, and hopefully one of my allies will come and clear my tail for me. Okay, coming back on that Beaufort, I think it is. And well, now it's a tailless Beaufort. Kill number 2. Well, not quite yet, because sometimes you shoot off a plane's tail and it doesn't count as dead until it hits the ground. There we go. Kill number 2, the Beaufort. And obviously that P-36C is still on my tail and firing very inaccurately at me. But hopefully my team will deal with it. Oh, I can see my ships are shooting at something. Which means there's probably an enemy aircraft over there, and the P-36 is broken off. So let's go and try and track down whatever all these bullets are being shot at. Okay, and just get a bit of altitude, because it gets me more speed in the dive. And that P-36 is way over there, no threat there. And it looks like all of our bombers are dogfighting over there. So, well, that seems like the place for me then. Making approach on this bomber. I think it's a PBY, which should prove a nice easy kill since it's such a big target. And look at all the fire being aimed at it. Oh, and it's diving down the tail of one of our flying boats. But, well, it gets its wing shot off before I get a shot at it. Which, well, I suppose it's not really a shame. Our team got the kill, I just would have preferred to do it myself. Okay, we see an enemy fighter. And, well, it looks like it's just broken off and for some reason thinks it's in friendly skies because it's kind of just flying straight here. And lets me come real close and kill number 3. That was another kind of embarrassingly easy one. But I think those are the kind of kills you get in this aircraft. If people are aware of you, it's easy for them to dodge you. But if they're not, well, you can get up nice and close, and then, well, the inaccuracy doesn't matter, but your massive firepower still does the trick. Of course, bombers are the exception because they can't really dodge you, but it's how you kill fighters, I should say. So we see two enemy fighters, and well, they both look equally tempting, to be honest. One of them looks like it's basically killed one of our bombers, but not quite yet, where the other one is coming in for the kill on another bomber, so we'll go for the one dead ahead first. But, well, it turns inside me and I don't quite have a shot, so I pull up to come around again. And that fighter there is running away, and, well, it's outrunning me, almost certainly. So, going back around onto the first one. And look at all the friendlies on its tail. So I'm coming again. But again, don't quite have a shot. So I'm breaking off, and in a moment I'm just going to turn to the left and try and chase it down. But again, I'm pretty sure this guy can outrun me. Like, this aircraft's got a fair bit of speed, but it's pretty heavily weighed down with all its armament, and it doesn't accelerate all that fast, and it loses a lot of speed in turns. So usually enemy aircraft can outrun you, unless you have a lot of momentum. So anyway, I'm going to go strafe some ground targets, just to use up the last of my ammunition. And I just realised the replays don't show you how much ammo you have, which is kind of going to be important in this replay. Oh well. So I think I've just used up all of my 37mm ammo, which means I've probably still got 30 or so rounds of 20mm. And I managed to get one AA gun there, but all the enemy targets are behind me now. So roll and turn. And looking for more AA guns, which is kind of easy to do since they're all shooting at me. But, well, I can see it, but I can't shoot straight enough to actually get the kill on that one. It's got a few hits though, but still. Okay, let's do better this time. That's better. And I've just got a few more bullets left. And well, there's some light tanks, 20mm shells might do something to them. But it doesn't kill it. And now, well, I'm out of ammo, flying back to the base to rearm and refuel and repair, but you guys don't need to see all of that. So anyway, it's about 5 minutes later and I have returned to the battlefield. And somehow things did not go very well over that bit. Essentially my team's down to 2 aircraft, myself and a B5N2, while the enemy team is on 3, with the Typhoon and a P-36C that shot at me earlier and chased me for a long time, and a TBF Avenger. And, well, if you look on the minimap, you can see there's an enemy fighter behind me, but the TBF has actually gone, and it's just hit these cargo ships up ahead of me, I thought. Maybe not. But anyway, I've spotted an aircraft down in the valley here, which I'm coming in on, and I thought it would be the TBF coming back from those ships. But instead it is a fighter, in particular the P-36. So again, it hasn't spotted me, so I'm coming diving in on its tail. But I don't quite manage to get my guns on target, and all my shots go just under it. And now I am trying to run away because it's on my tail. Fortunately, I kind of can run away from a P-36 so long as I'm doing so in a straight line, especially if I put myself into a dive like you see now. But you see in a minute, the Typhoon there is chasing after me as well, and I'm pretty sure I can't outrun the Typhoon. Go into a bit of a turn there. Just trying to get low, trying to get as much speed as I can out of this aircraft. 490 kilometers an hour is pretty fast, but my tail gun is shooting at something. And I'm guessing that's the Typhoon up right close, and yep it is. So I pull up, do a barrel roll, cut back on the throttle, and, well, it overshoots. It's a pretty risky manoeuvre, but it does work. And now I'm on the Typhoon's tail. and you see me turn fighting with it here. I actually have no idea whether the Ki-45 can turn inside a Typhoon, but I do know that I can't outrun it, so this seems like my best bet. And at the time I was actually kind of scared that the P-36 would come and get involved in this fight as well, but luckily for me it actually crashes. So I got very lucky there. But anyway, turning with the Typhoon, I actually think it's kind of even. If I had to guess, I'd say that I'm slowly gaining on it. I think that's mainly because I've put combat flaps on and I've jammed the boost up as high as I can to keep my airspeed up. Whereas this Typhoon, I get the impression it's losing speed rapidly, and as its speed drops it's starting to lose its manoeuvrability as well. And I think right about this time, yes, maybe I'll get shots here. Yep, I think I got hit there as well. I keep turning around, the Typhoon rolls in the other direction and flies straight into a tree. So well, I don't get the kill, but that's an enemy aircraft down. And well, it's just a TBF left now. And what I was thinking was that it would come back and hit our ground targets, so I should just kind of hang around them. And you know, the most sensible thing to do while hanging around waiting for ground targets, or waiting for a bomber to show up to hit your ground targets, is to strafe some AA guns. Kind of was a mistake in the end, but well, it's a mistake I made, so let's watch it happen. So lining up on the AA guns, one of them down, which is my third ground target. Yep. Well, I should say it's even my third AA gun destroyed, because that's all I've been shooting at. Another run in here. Another kill. Just that one AA gun left. The Ki-45 actually makes a pretty good ground attack aircraft. I think it can carry bombs, but I never do because, well, I see it more as a fighter than a bomber, or a fighter bomber. But even just with these 20mm cannons, it is pretty good at strafing soft ground targets. Plus the airframe's pretty robust for a Japanese aircraft, so you can't really ignore AA fire, but you can tolerate it for a while. Or rather, you could probably take a hit or two without risk of immediate destruction of your aircraft. Okay, so coming back around on the last AA gun. And there we go. Well, that's all the AA guns destroyed. So I spend the next 4 or 5 minutes or so just basically climbing and hanging around above our friendly units. But it turns out that was a mistake, because the enemy TBF actually went back to our airfield to try and bomb us when we were landing. I fired my last 20mm shells at it, which got a lot of hits, but did absolutely no damage because the TBF's kind of robust. But I did thought I'd chase it off, so I come into land to rearm, but well, I saw I was mistaken, and the TBF's actually chasing me down. So I considered coming and landing anyway, because I'd already seen the TBF drop its bombs after I started shooting at it. But I decided that's probably still not wise. It's still got 2 forward-firing machine guns, but I've got no ammo. And well, since we've got one friendly aircraft left other than myself, I decide I'm going to have to ram it. But well, I missed because it goes over me. I'm at quite low speed, so it can be difficult to get to where I want to. And well, I kind of get lucky. The TBF shot down by a friendly AA. And well, that's the game. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.